Well, hi, friends of the 8th Street Church. Yesterday I was in a virtual meeting with about 20 other clergy, and the meeting was led by Dr. Julie Watson of Integris Health. She was nearly begging these pastors to lead the way in our own communities to communicate the necessary policies and practices to keep people safe. Most hospitals are now in the position where they are spread so thin they're having to decide which patient to care for and which to allow to die. Our hospitals are becoming war zones, and this is a very serious situation. As a community of pastors, we collectively agreed to do what she was asking. Obviously, our officials are not doing that. Instead, our leaders have been asking people to take personal responsibility when it comes to safety practices. Now, the problem with that is that personal responsibility is just that. Personal responsibility is about looking out for me, my preferences, my comforts. But ours is a different mission. We want to be good neighbors that help one another in real ways. Ours is a mission to take responsibility for our neighbors. In his famous sermon on the Good Samaritan, Martin Luther King Jr. said that what made the Good Samaritan good is that he did not ask the question, what will happen to me if I help this man? Will my constitutional rights be violated? Will it cost me money? Will I get into trouble? But instead, what made the Samaritan good was that he asked, if I do not help this man, what will happen to him? So because of this call from Dr. Watson, because it's Thanksgiving week and people will gather with families regardless of the warnings, because the weather is going to be a little cold and maybe even rainy this weekend, and because we are still within the 10-day window of the mayor's request, we're going to do another week of only online worship. This Sunday is the first Sunday of Advent, and it's our 5-year anniversary. And we had plans to celebrate this weekend during our in-person service. So what we're going to do is we're going to push back that celebration 1 week until December the 6th. We will have birthday gifts, 8th Street masks, and blankets will be available that you can buy for yourself or a loved one or for a stocking stuffer, or that you can buy for one of our cold neighbors in need. You can also do these things. You can wear a mask wherever you go. You can stay 6 feet away from others. You can wash your hands all the time, and you can pray. Pray for a cure. Pray for these who work in these hospitals. Pray that the God of mercy and grace speaks to the hearts of those whose personal preferences overtake the responsibility that they have for their neighbors. And finally, I want to ask you to do this. Please make it a priority to join in at the 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. online service this Sunday, November the 29th. I know online worship is not the way we prefer, but last week our online worship was exciting and fresh. So jump on, give it your full attention. Don't multitask, lead by example, sing in your living room, play your guitar, your shaker, your tambourine, or your kazoo. Invite your kids to do the same. Talk in the chat box. Comment on what you hear. Be intentional about the good neighbor practice. After all, this is not a TV show. It's worship. Now, this is not the way we would prefer it, but we're Christians, so when has our preferences ever mattered? To put our preferences aside is to live the way of Jesus. It is what is best for the other that matters. So this is the safe way, the good and the virtuous way. It's the way that at this point is best for all of us. So if you have any questions, you can email me. But one of the things that I am most thankful for is you. So tomorrow on Thanksgiving Day, I will practice what I do every day, and that is giving thanks for you. I hope you have a safe and restful holiday, and I will see you online this weekend. Grace and peace to you, my friends.